like there was no real growing pains with this group. This is one of the strongest rooms that I've ever been a part of in my lengthy career. So I'm definitely excited about what we got going right now and where we're going to go in the future. So it's a good thing we got going right now.
What excites you the most about this group and this program going forward this fall?
I think we just got a bunch of hungry guys on this team. Like you can tell just as soon as you walk in this building, you get around these guys. Like everybody is hungry and like they're not going to let nothing stop them from achieving what they want to achieve. And that's the kind of mentality you need to be a successful team. And that's the kind of guys we got. So it's very exciting.
What has the competition been like in the room with so many new guys and also returners trying to earn their spots?
It's all healthy competition, honestly. Like, I think that you kind of forget that like everybody's competing for a spot, and every rep is as important as it is whenever you get as close as you do with these guys. Like, you're just out there hoping that he's making the play that presents itself to him, and they think the same whenever you're up. So it's all healthy competition, and it's definitely good. Breeds a lot of good development for everybody. So.
What was it about KU that made it so appealing for you as you moved up from FCS level?
I mean, high level. Obviously, I wanted to play at the highest level possible. I had the opportunity to do that at a few different spots, but visiting here and getting around the coaches and getting around some of the players, I mean, like I said, like the mindset and the mentality around here is just undeniable. You can't miss it. So that was definitely very appealing for me.
I know it's early, but what have sort of been the differences from the FCS level jumping back up to FBS?
Surprisingly, like it's not like crazy different. I mean, now especially with the transfer portal nowadays, you get guys at the FCS level who have come from all different types of levels. So like the competition wise, it's not too much different. I think the speed of how everything is operated, that's probably the biggest difference for me. But I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's football at the end of the day, you know.
With so many new guys in the room, how do you feel like you guys have bonded together as a group so far?
I mean, we've bonded very well, like right away. Like no growing pains, none of that. Like we get around each other and we have a good time. So that makes it a lot more enjoyable. Like I said, with the healthy competition, like whenever you know that like that's my guy right here, like you're good. Like y'all gonna be all right.
What have your impressions been of Emmanuel?
That's my dog, man. Like me and you, man, we came on our visit together. Like we clicked real fast. But that's the fastest receiver I've ever been around. So and just watching him run routes, like he can do some things that I've never been around guys that can do. So I'm excited to see what he can do. And I mean like I said, that's my dog. So we're gonna have some exciting things coming this year.
How quickly do you notice that from Matt? How quickly do you notice just his talent and everything?
From the minute we started running routes when we got here, I mean, a weekend of being on campus, we started running routes, and I'm looking back like, dang, like that boy can move a little bit. So yeah, I mean, you watch him play for 5 minutes, like you know that he's got a different type of skill set, and that's an electric guy right there.
He said the highest mile per hour that he thinks he's run so far. Do you have a guess on what it is?
Like at KU or in his career?
At KU.
I give him like 21 and a half.
Okay, it was 21.8. That's pretty close.
Yeah. I give him. I think he could get up to like 22. I give him 23, but he got
Yeah, I think it was with pads on too. So.
Yeah, that ain't easy to do. You know.
What's it been like working with the young quarterbacks during this period where JD's been easing himself?
Yeah, it's been good, man. And then like Cole Ballard and Zeke, like I've been getting a lot of reps with them. Like those guys, they can do it. Like they can play, they can ball. So it's been a lot of fun working with them and just getting out there and playing football. Like we have guys in that quarterback room who can operate, but obviously like we're waiting on what JD's gonna do, like waiting for him to get back so we can catch from him. But until then, like those guys are gonna do what they do.
What will it take for you new guys to build a connection with JD?
I think just time and reps. You know, like obviously you can't go out there with no experience and play. Like you got to get comfortable with each other. I think once he's ready to go full swing, then we'll be right here waiting to catch. So that's all it really takes, honestly, just time and reps.
How much have you been able to be around JD at this point?
A whole lot. Yeah, we, like I said, like this is a very close-knit team, and that's difficult to do with the amount of transfers that have come in. But we're all close-knit. We all spend a lot of time around each other, so it's been good.
So I know he's on a throwing program, so that just means that make the summer all the more important. Do you think, just to get that chemistry?
Yeah. Summer is important regardless. Just getting ready, gearing into camp, and getting into the season. So I mean, for him personally, I can't speak on how important it is for him, but I know for us, it's no matter what's going on, like, that's crucial.
You played corner before. How does that inform the way that you play wide receiver?
Yeah, I mean, I played corner, safety, and outside linebacker actually, so that just gave me like more knowledge of the game, you know, like coverage structures and fronts and just the way that the defense plays. Like I feel like every time I line up ready to run a route, I have that in the back of my head, like getting ready, like okay, I see the safety rolling this way, the linebackers are shifting there, they're in the even front, bare front, whatever it is, like that just gives me more knowledge into running my route so I can be efficient.
Are there plays you've made in practice so far this spring that have been informed by that knowledge?
Yeah, most definitely. I think like every time I line up, like I'm just the gears are turning in my head. I'm trying to figure out, okay, where's he at? Where's he at? And I think like every receiver does that. But me coming from a defensive background, I think I just have a little bit more like, especially with like the linebackers and the defensive front. Like I think that's not something that people think about, but that's something that like does give off a lot of tips on the defense. So I think